Hello guys, it is the Gaming Weasel back again from another video for another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the Sanctuary Onslaught game mode. What does it do? What is it for? How do I play it? And why am I so bad at it? Am I doing something wrong? Am I not doing something wrong? All is going to be explained here. Now the Sanctuary Onslaught game mode came out in update 22.18, which came out April the 20th, which is a day ago for me. And the way this game mode works, it is a really fast-paced game mode where enemies level up real fast, so they go up real fast. There's two types. There's an elite one and just a normal Sanctuary Onslaught game mode. The ordinary one goes from level 20 and above, and the elite one goes to level 75 and above. The drop tables will be in the description below. One disclaimer that you have to keep in mind is you cannot use gear here. Gear is energy pizzas, energy health pizzas, ammo pizzas, nothing of a sort can be used in this game mode because, as Samaris would say, it messes up the experiment. Now, what you virtually need to do in these game modes is kill as many enemies as possible to keep the efficiency up. Now, that's why I said in why it corresponds with, or I guess sort of is similar to survival, is that you have to keep your efficiency up, but in survival you have to keep your life support up. Now, efficiency, you gather it by killing enemies. As many enemies as you kill, as more efficiency that you kill them, you're gonna get more and more efficiency. Now, efficiency stimulus is a gold glowing orb that you can pick up, and it grants you 10 efficiency. Now, there's usually, depending on the tile set, which are pretty small, you have to keep in mind, they're really locked, small locked tile sets. You can get up to, I think, 5 of them. Once I picked up 5 in one of them, so I'm not sure how high this can go, so I'm not gonna say anything. Now, you have things called data conduits and zones. Data conduits are portals that will lead you up to the next zones. Now, what are zones and how do they work? In every single zone, you have around 1 minute and 30 to kill as many enemies as possible. Once you finish that, the data conduit is going to open up. Now, once the data conduit opens up, you have two choices. You can stay, considering this is an endless game mode, you can stay in this zone that you're currently on if you plan on leaving, and then you're gonna die. After 30 seconds, you're gonna be transported back, and you're gonna have all the stuff that you had. It's gonna be a mission success, and it's gonna be virtually like you completed the missions. Now, the other way of actually leaving this is going through the portal and just doing as many zones as you possibly can until your efficiency reaches 0. Once your efficiency reaches 0, you stop, and that's it. You're done with the game mode. You mission passed, and you get all the stuff that you gathered. Now, how do the drops work? Now, if you know, survival and defense both have A, B, C rotations, and also interception and some other game modes. This is the same here. So the first two waves are gonna be A. Then it's gonna be go to up to 4. It's zones. Sorry. First two zones A. Then second zone's gonna be still A. Then we're going to move on to 6 zones, that's going to be B, and then 8 zones C. So preferably stay up to 8 zones because you're going to go to the full rotation. So if you get something good, you might as well leave at the 8th zone. Now, you actually have to complete the zone instead of just entering it, because that just doesn't work like that. If you, for example, if you enter zone number 7, you finish zone number 7, you're not going to get the reward that you're going to get at level zone number 8. You actually need to finish the zone 8 to get the reward. So yeah, that, a lot of people didn't actually know that and how to leave the game mode. They just left the squad because they didn't know how to leave. That was the biggest issue that I've seen. Now, every time you actually enter that conduit, you're going to get 45 seconds of XP boost. So that is going to be, not XP boost, but focus boost. Sorry. And that is going to be really good, because you can just bring your best focus gathering weapon. For example, for me it's the Soma, and just decimate as much or as many opponents in the first few seconds. So that is mostly about the game mode. There's nothing else to say. I've told you how to play it. I've told you where to go. I mean, you actually need to go to any relay to start the Sanctuary game mode, and then once you're done, you can actually go into your navigation and go into the Syndicate section of your of the top bar in the top right corner, and just select Sanctuary Onslaught, either one that you want to play. Let's talk about Warframes. Now, as I said earlier on, you cannot use energy pizzas. That requires you having a decent amount of energy, because of course Warframes without abilities are just normal people with guns. The things and the Warframes that I prefer for this game mode is, now, Mirage, I was going to say Mirage, and she's really good at low level. At higher level, she can be used, but I haven't tried her out yet, so don't Don't tell anyone that I told you to use Mirage on higher level. But Warframes that are really good here. Uh, Hero, Inaros, Nidus, Oberon, Volt, Vauban, Trinity, Rhino, Mag, Mesa, and Mirage. Now, and Nezha is pretty good as well, but I haven't used Nezha here, so I can't really talk for my place. Now, as I said, there's a lot of Warframes. Now, why didn't I name half of them? Because almost half of them, for example, Ash, Atlas, Banshee, Chroma, Limbo, Evara, they do need energy at a constant pace to actually stay alive. Now, the thing is, if you're playing as a solo player, if you're just entering a squad, the chances of you meeting a Trinity are so freaking low. A lot of people are not gonna play Trinity just because they don't care about other people. They just care as much as to get as many kills as possible. I forgot to say Valkyr. Valkyr is a nice Warframe here as well, and Siren. But you kind of have to have Trinity with her, or just get lucky with your drops and enemy spawns, because parasitic enemies are quite common in these game modes. Now, all of these Warframes, I think I don't really need to explain why I chose them. Hero, Nidus, and Oberon and Inaros because they're really good survival Warframes. Also Valkyr, Vauban, and Volt are really good at crowd controlling, just lifting up enemies and using capacitance or Volt's fourth ability. I forgot the name. Discharge, and also Rhino, just really good survival Warframe as well. Mirage does a lot of damage if you pair up with something like Quantum Vandal or even the Sinnoh. It's similar, so all of these Warframes have this sort of purpose. Now, Mesa is I'm on the line for her. She's really good at gathering focus, especially in this game mode. But the thing is, you do need a decent amount of energy to keep her up, so you need to kind of make a niche build for her to actually survive here as much as possible. So sort of like an efficiency sort of damage build. So it really depends on what you are doing and how many parasitic enemies there are in the actual game mode. Now, weapons, what to bring, this is really personal preference. If you have a really good weapon that you love using and it's really good at focus farming, use that. I really can't recommend anything. I personally use the Quantum Vandal, I use the Soma, I use the Latron at higher levels, I use the Akbolto. It really depends on what Warframe that I'm using and how many I guess focus points I want to gather up. So that's been mostly it from me. I've explained everything, how the game mode works, so what can you do, what you can't do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, a like, a comment, and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. As I said, the drop tables are in the description below. And that's been me, the Gaming Weasel. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. The Gaming Weasel over and out.